Today I'm going to be looking at this list. This is 21 Aussie quirks that even we have to admit are kinda effed up. So I always like looking at these lists and finding out some interesting things about Australian culture. This one should be interesting. Tell me if you relate to any of these quirks, if you've ever exhibited any of these quirks or done any of them. Let's see, number one, having to get a pen license in a primary school. Now I think I actually heard about a pen license on one of the previous videos. Not too sure what it is. Truly insane that I had to earn a pen license at school, but they let me just go in raw on the Bunsen burner. I know this is a thing in some British places as well. I've never heard of it. Maybe in England they have that, but come on, it's bizarre as hell. And also, I'm pretty sure that my handwriting was better in year 3 than it is now, but I'm still out here using pens with zero consequences. Is this actually a thing? So what you have to do, it says here, earn a pen license. So is it like a driving license type thing? You need to actually show that you can use a pen or something like that. Saying here about the handwriting, so do you maybe need to do like a test to see if you can write properly? I don't know. Tell me more about that. If you've received your pen license, what did you have to do to get? Oh, there it is there. A literal pen license. It does look kind of cool, man, actually. And it says here expire 2015. Is this something they used to do, maybe don't do anymore? Number 2, a distinct lack of shoes in public. Yeah, this one I definitely heard a lot of before. I mean, everybody that is there is not wearing shoes. At least they're all going in on it. I don't have any problem like that. I mean, Australia's so warm. People come from the beach and stuff like that, so I think it's pretty normal. This is a surprisingly controversial opinion in Australia, but leaving the house without shoes is weird and frankly pretty gross. We should have a solid 1 block from the beach rule for shoe wearing. I mean, me personally, do what you want, man. I think it's fine. Number 3, yelling "Spotto" when you see a yellow car. Who invented it? Why does everyone know the rules? It's like so weird. In the UK we actually do have something similar. I don't know, we don't shout something, but you're supposed to punch someone on the arm whenever you see a yellow car. I don't know where it came from. Probably similar to this. Have you ever shouted "Spotto" when you see a yellow car? Cafes and restaurants banning split bills. No split bills is still a big thing in Australia, despite other countries working out how to do it. To me, it seems a fundamental misunderstanding of the relationship between the parties. My debt is not to my friends, but to the restaurant. Okay, maybe it's because the restaurant doesn't want to pay the 17-cent credit card charge twice. But if I just paid $34 for coffee and toast, can't they cover it? Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I think here in Malaysia, we don't usually split bills. Someone just pays it all, then usually everybody else just pays that person. So I don't know. Tell me what you think about that one. Is that annoying? 5, having to abbreviate everything, even if it doesn't make it shorter. Afternoon, arvo, mosquito, mozzie, tradesperson, tradie, cup of tea, cuppa, sick day, sickie, service station, servo. Yeah, man, this one I've definitely seen a lot before. Those are all good. Number 6, not to mention words that make no sense at all. Can I bum a durry? Curious to know if anyone knows what this means. Assurance, don't say anything unless you really don't know either. Yeah, someone told me on the last one, I thought it was a joint because there was like a picture of a koala smoking one, just looking chill. But people told me it's just a roll-up cigarette, I think. 7, doing shoeies. Yeah, again, I seen like the girl on the previous video talking about doing a shoey when she was talking about the way people, some Aussie slang and stuff like that. Have you ever did a shoey? That one, that's too far for me. I love to drink. I'll get drunk in pretty much any which way, but not drinking out of a shoe, man. 8, taking your pants off in the pub when Eagle Rock is played. Realising it's going to be one of those parties where they play Eagle Rock and all the straight guys pull their pants down. What is Eagle Rock? Is this it? Okay, man, that actually sounds like quite a good rock song. Yeah, I can see why people would be enjoying that. I don't know about taking your pants off. Is that something people do? Maybe. I'm not sure. 9, having poke machines everywhere. Yeah, this is quite common in the UK as well. We call them puggies. Call them poke. Actually very similar in Australia as well. I don't really ever play that sort of thing, man. I'm too cheap, too frugal to spend my money on that when I could be spending it on drink. Over 80% of Aussies do some kind of gambling. Really? Do you do some kind of gambling? What gambling you do? Over 80%, which is the highest rate of anywhere in the world. And despite a relatively small population, we have 1/5 of the world's poke machines. That's actually a bit mad to learn. Tell me if you knew that gambling was so synonymous with Australia. 10, learning the nutbush as part of the curriculum. Did you even go to primary school in Australia if you didn't learn the nutbush? What is the nutbush, man? What are these things?
A church house, gin house.
Is that Tina Turner song?
Oh.
Okay, so this is the nutbush. So did you learn this in school? Did you do this sort of dance? I think that's a Tina Turner song. I know that because a Scottish comedian I like, Limmy, did a sort of skit around this song. But I didn't know it was like a thing in Australia. Tell me if you've heard this song before. Did you learn it in school? Okay, number 11, the concept of fairy bread. Yeah, man. The concept just sounds great to me. No shade at all at fairy bread. Even as an adult, I still eat it from time to time. But honestly, who had the idea of putting butter bread and put sprinkles on it? That's a good idea to me, man. 12, the majority of our pubs and dive bars having carpet. Perhaps this is also a British thing. That's what I was going to say. Having not lived in the UK for over a decade now, I completely forgot pubs have carpets and things like that. You think when people spill drinks and the sort of things that go on in pubs, how carpet's probably the worst thing to do because it just gets soaked in mess and dirt compared to tiles or wood or whatever like that. But yeah, is that still a thing in Australia? I guess it's maybe still a thing in the UK as well. But there's no logic in having carpeted floors in a place where drinks are frequently spilled. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. 13, swooping bird signs. Beware swooping birds. Yeah, I've definitely learned a lot about this recently as well. Seeing that Australian birds, some of the birds can be a bit wild. You sometimes have to take protection against them. It's kind of weird that magpies are such a problem here that we have council installed road signs warning people of their presence. 14, buying real Christmas trees as if it's not the middle of summer. I think the weirdest thing, admittedly not many Australians do, is go out to whoop to the artificially planted Christmas tree farms and cut down a tree when it's like 35 degrees. I mean, that's just the weather, I guess, in Australia at that time of year. Can't really do anything about it. Still have to get a Christmas tree to celebrate Christmas. 15, calling our coffees long black and short black. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. LMAO guys, can't we be a little bit inventive? Well, let's not forget the Aussie invention, flat white. I drink long black all the time. If I don't drink espresso, I'll always drink long black. That's what I drink here in Malaysia as well. 16, musk sticks. An Australian person giving me a candy called a musk stick, and it tastes like candied perfume incense. I kind of love it. Musk is a smell, not a flavour, so tell me why someone decided to make musk flavoured chalk and sell it as a lolly. Yeah, and I always thought musk wasn't like a positive way to describe a smell. When you say something's musky, it's like you say it's kind of damp or smelly, very bad, but this is like food or candy called musk. And even that flavour, perfumed flavour, things like rose, all those sort of flavours, I can't get on with that sort of thing, man. I don't like it. So tell me if you've tried musk before. 17, drinking goon from the bag. Yeah, this one definitely I've learned a lot about recently. Tell me your experiences of drinking goon from the bag, drinking wine from the bag. 18, calling everything the bush. Yeah, is that just a kind of general term for the outback or outside the cities? Let's see, if there are no houses there, it's the bush, simple. 19, Sunday sessions. Yeah, Sunday sessions is a thing in the UK as well. I think we just like to drink all the time, so any day you can have a Tuesday session, Thursday session, definitely Sunday sessions as well. We really want to prolong the weekend, but in reality, all we're doing is ensuring that we head to work on Monday with a hangover. Definitely, I've been there before. 20, using the word dog is a negative. What is this? Kami, Kamicha, and Kaufusi should be Sinbin, dog act. I don't understand that. Dogs are cute. We love dogs. So why do we say that was a dog act, or what a dog? Never dog your mates. I've learned a lot about Aussie slang, but I've not learned that yet. Tell me if you use that one as well. 21, and finally singing the DJ Odyssey classic, Hey Baby, at music festivals and concerts. Yeah, man, that's another thing we share in the UK. A lot of people sing that, and even at sporting events, football matches and stuff like that as well. See, tell me if you've partaken in any of those quirks. I guess probably some of them. There's a few things that are related to school that I can see maybe a lot of people have did. Those songs, the pen license, but for all the other ones, tell me what you think. Are they actually relatable? Have you did any of them before? Thanks.